Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Belfast with me. I've got a very happy and proud Andy Lee. I mean, your man Paddy Donovan. I told you the interview we had a couple of days ago, we were talking about him, and you said that you're going to go after the knockout. Well, you did it.
Yeah, but the instruction was to feel his way into it early on in the first round, especially find his rhythm and use his jab. And he was understandably he was a bit anxious in the first 10 to 15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, and he led off with some punches just to get that energy out and that nerves. But he settled into it very quickly, found his rhythm, and it was actually a very nice knockout because he settled up. He threw the left hook to the body, and the next encounter he went and just turned into a hook and caught the opponent on top of the head. He went down pretty heavy, the opponent, and I think he's going to be okay. Touch wood.
Definitely, yep.
He's gone to hospital as a precaution, but he was talking and seemed coherent, so that hopefully they look after him and he comes out okay.
We also spoke about how do you match somebody like Paddy? I mean, going forward, I mean, what he did to this kid here, I looked at his record. He was 21 fights, only 5 stoppages. He's only been stopped 5 times. Paddy's done that in 1 minute. Yeah. How do you match somebody, especially someone being only 20 years old? How do you match him going forward? It must be difficult.
It's going to be difficult to hold him back, especially because he's running through these guys. But he's only 20 years old. And look, we'll see. As I said in the interview, his talent will dictate how fast he will move him.
It might be super speed.
Yeah, he's got. Look, but I don't want to rush things because why? He's 20 years old and he's only going to get better. He's only going to improve, and he enjoys what he does. So there's no rush. He's not like he's trying to get out of the game quick. So we'll see. He's got the best team in the world with him at Top Rank, and we're building a nice little team. His dad is big influence, and Rod McKeever and Luke Ridd and all these guys are in the team. And we're lucky this fight to have Donald McRae, the great boxing writer, with us.
He's filming me, filming him.
And honoured to have someone like that interested in Paddy and in myself and following Paddy's career. So it's very exciting.
Definitely.
But we're keeping our feet on the ground. Obviously the biggest concern is that his opponent comes out okay, and that Paddy will fight again in November and look to build on this. That's
what I mean. It's a quick turnaround for Paddy. I mean, he's out again on the 16th of November in Glasgow, which I'm excited about because now my countrymen can go and see what this kid I'm going to be talking about for the next couple of weeks, what he's all about. So quick turnaround. Any opponents we discussed so far? Or is it just
no?
Wait and see just now.
We'll look for a little step, but we had we spoke even the day we spoke, which was 2 days ago. We had a really good opponent lined up. He unfortunately fell out just after we spoke.
Yeah.
And so this guy came in, and it was either no fight at all or fight him. But we will look to have a good opponent, someone who can give him a little test, not a big test, but a little test, and then see how he handles it. You
said his talent will dictate where he's going to be, but he is in probably the toughest division. He is in also probably the top 2 money division in the welterweight division. I mean, you match him 2 matches up against the top guys in the whole division. I mean, there's not a bad fighter really in the world level, top 20 you could say. So, I mean, it must be difficult, but are you excited with the prospect of hopefully fighting some of these guys, obviously like Terence Crawford, some of these sort of guys, maybe in the future obviously, but it must be some sort of excitement for you.
One thing that Paddy has, if he doesn't have it yet in terms of technique and all that, he has world-class power. That's the thing, that's the great equaliser in boxing. It's my job now to build him technically and tactically and strategically, and then to see him. He'll always have that power. That's natural. That's God given. He'll always have that. But it's for me to build other aspects of his game now, so that he can be a complete fighter. And once he gets to 15, 20 fights, he'll be ready to mix it.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's talk about you then. Your first time in the corner.
Yeah.
How proud are you?
I'm very proud. His dad says very proud. Martin, hello.
Hello. He's studying the fight. He's watching the fight like a.
He's seeing where he can improve.
Was it?
It was a different experience.
Was the nerves still there?
Yeah. No nerves. Bit of energy at the start. I was shadowboxing here when he was shadowboxing, but very focused, and it's a job to do. And Paddy's relying on me. I'm the only man in there that can help him. If that's a tough fight, I have to be there for him. I can't be nervous. I can't be caught up in the crowd or who's looking at me. Or it's not about me. It's about Paddy.
Yep.
And so I have to be there and be ready and be switched on. And I was watching, even from the first moment, I could see things he could do to improve on. and that's what we're going to start to do to work.
I mean, you get a lot of praise as well in your commentary work and stuff like that with Sky. You're going to juggle 2 jobs now being a
yeah, well, I'll do as much Sky as I can because it's a lot easier. But no, it's a pleasure to be with somebody like Paddy. It's not a hard job, you know, it's an easy job, so yeah, it's good.
I mean, as well, like you've got Jason Quigley as well coming as along with you. I mean, it's going to be a busy gym. It looks like if you continue doing what you're doing, you're going to maybe have some fighters knocking on your door.
Unfortunately, I haven't got the time to give to that many fighters. I got Paddy, who's exceptional talent, Jason, who's a very talented guy, very dedicated, hard working, and a very nice fellow as well. Both of them are. So I got a nice little stable. It's enough for me now. Maybe I'll train Edward. Edward, European champion.
European champion. You're on IFL TV, mate. Make your debut.
European champion. So maybe Edward will be the last of the.
What about me? Would you take me in?
No, I can't do that with you. I heard you were going to have a fight with the other lad.
Ian, yeah. But he bribed a lot of people. He bribed everyone saying because he obviously deals with the sort of like wages and stuff like that. So he said nobody's getting paid unless you do me. So anyway, again, we mentioned obviously the top trainers that you've had in your corner, Manuel Stewart and Adam Booth. Adam Booth was actually here. Has he said anything to you today?
Yeah, he's given me some advice, and great to have him here. He came here to support me and Paddy, and taking a keen interest in my career as a coach. But I will draw upon his experience, all the time, and I still do. And even today, I was asking, and his advice to me, which made so much sense, was that when you're a fighter, you have to be unconscious. It has to be all in the subconscious. You have to be conscious of nothing that's happening. You have to just be in that zone where you're fighting. But he says, as a coach, the complete opposite. You have to be aware of everything that's happening and be so switched on about the environment, the crowd, the fight, the opponent, his coach, what they're doing, and your fighter and yourself. And he said that's what you have to have. And so that's what I tried to do.
Well, finally. Obviously, you were renowned for your right hook in the southpaw position. I was looking for that during this fight.
I was a right-handed southpaw. Paddy's left-handed southpaw. And he said, as I said, look, you went body shot, boom.
Is that something you've been working in the gym? That shot?
The body shot was, but he found a headshot himself.
Okay, we won't keep you much longer. Yeah, Paddy's going to come here and make a lot of noise. So again, Andy, pleasure meeting you. And thanks for this fight.
He'll be out there. You're going to have to get him because he's being mobbed at the moment.
I'll grab him. Thanks again, guys. Thank you.